Today, we'll be trying to survive 100 days in an extreme desert. Will we beat the heat and thrive, or will ice melt into a puddle? Well, let's find out. But first, go get yourself some snacks and a drink. Now enjoy the show. Day 1. We start by digging into what I assume is a plateau, then placing a passive cooler and 2 doors in an airlock configuration to conserve as much cool air as possible. Day 2. I laid out plans for a research bench, table, and stool. Then I also planned an electric stove since Ice still remembers the basics of electricity from his time on the sea ice. Day 3. I forgot to build a thing to actually make power yesterday, so I built a windmill today. Ice did start researching batteries since he forgot how they work. See, I'm not the only one forgetting shit. Day 4. Ah yes, wonderful. I am remarkably happy about this development. Won't cause any problems whatsoever. Day 5. We finished researching batteries and built one. Then a transport pod crashed. They had some decent clothes that helped in the heat, so that's mine now. This came at a remarkably good time since Ice was down to just 2 survival meals and there was no wildlife on the map. Days 6 through 8. I started and finished researching air conditioning, so we can use electric coolers instead of relying on wood for passive coolers. Although I did leave the passive cooler just not fueled, just in case some shit went down. I also planned out a freezer to keep food from rotting away. Day 9. A wanderer wanted to join the colony and I'm feeling a bit hungry, so I said yes, and Monsieur Randy blessed me this day, because the wanderer had a combat pistol and some decent clothes. Some visitors stopped by and we bought some other pemmican for a rainy day. Okay, well, maybe not rainy, but you know what I mean. Day 10. I planned out a room deeper in the plateau to be a grow room for food. We have enough human leather to make tribal wear, but unfortunately it's actually worse than the tank top and shorts that Ice already had, so booty shorts are where it's at. Day 11. There was a mad iguana in the middle of the night, so this will be the first test of our new combat pistol, and it goes great. The iguana dies before it even gets to Ice. Ice also finished mining out the beginning of our grow room and built the sun lamp. I did forget one thing, however. The sun lamp sucks down so much power that it might be the only thing in the known universe that sucks more than your mother. So I plan to build another windmill. Day 12. Ice was contacted by Stanley, saying that he wants to join the colony and I said yes, therefore starting the Stanley Parable. The story here is don't join random people in the middle of buttfuck nowhere because they're most likely there for a reason, like eating people. There was a quagga migration, so I sent Ice to hunt them, but his brain cells had a momentary failure when he tried to engage the quagga in hand-to-hoof combat instead of using his pistol. In the end, we got 3 out of 4. There was going to be so much meat that we had to expand the freezer a bit. You have just witnessed a massive oopsie. You see, Nikki was apparently Ice's mother, but I didn't know that at the time. Even if I did, I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. Now I hear you asking, yes, Jimmy, I can hear you, so stop smoking all my weed! Now that Jimmy is sufficiently freaked the fuck out, I can tell you that this is a problem because it makes Ice exceedingly upset that we left his mother to die. And there will most likely be consequences in the future. Day 13. Well, shit. Day 14. His rage was finally satiated by literally nothing. He just decided to stop being upsetty spaghetti. Day 15. I spent the day exploring the alternate reality where Walter White became a culinary god instead of a meth cook. Day 17. We finished researching stone cutting, which will allow us to, shockingly, cut stone. Day 19. There was a psychic soothe for males, so that's nice. Then the rice is ready to harvest, so that's good too, but all this seems like too much good news, so like, what's the catch? Oh, there it is. Ice is incompetent at plants. Day 21. We finished researching solar panels, and I wanted more power storage, so I built a second battery and a solar panel to hopefully help power the sun lamp during the day. Day 22. I started to mine out some more steel for the future and plan to build the stone cutting table so I can start building limestone walls. Day 23. We built our first actual walls, then we started to plan more. But before my dreams could come true, things had to go wrong. So Ice went on a food binge, which should be fine. We had an abundance of food, so we couldn't possibly eat that much, right? Okay, maybe he can. Day 24. We once again commenced the building of walls. Unfortunately, I was unable to convince Mexico to pay for it all. Day 26. There was a raid of one person with an axe, and it went mostly fine. Ice did miss a lot of shots, but he was never hit, so it went well enough. Some visitors stopped by, and we sold some extra clothes, then bought some survival meals and components. In hindsight, it's an intriguing choice to buy components, as the map is covered in steel and components. But you know, the lizard brain was acting up again. Day 27. It's time for our second rice harvest, and it went just as bad as the first one. I really need someone who has plant skill, because I can't even grow heel root right now. I think you need someone with level 7 plants to do that. Day 28. An animal transport pod with some soon-to-be food in it. A slaver stopped by, but I didn't want any of the people they were selling. More visitors stopped by after that, and they didn't have much, but I did buy some survival meals from them. Day 29. Ah, yes. Hide in your room. Isn't it nice when your in-game character starts to imitate your real life? Day 30. Since he stopped hiding in his room, I decided to punish him by forcing him to build a floor in his room. Mainly because the room looks absolutely horrendous. Day 33. A visitor stopped by and we bought some of their pemmican. Day 34. It is rice time! Day 35. We finished researching basic storage, unlocking the god of holding, the pellet. Day 36. I planned on an expansion to the grow room and an entire bedroom for Ice so he would stop complaining so much. I decided to plant peanuts in the new planter box, as that's the best equivalent to corn, since I can't actually plant it in the planter boxes. This run has an eerie amount of good news in it, and I'm just waiting for the hammer to drop, cause I think it's gonna drop hard. Day 37. Oh, there it is. A daze. Really not the time, bro. Really not the time. Day 38. Oh, it just gets better and better. A fucking heat wave again. Well, I guess Randy thought we were too cool. Yeah, no, I already regret that joke. Hey, he's finally done wandering aimlessly. Well, time to chop some people up. Day 39. A cargo pod landed and it had a tail cap and some mittens. The opposite of helpful in a desert. Day 40. I planted some fiber corn to get some extra wood. We don't really need it now, but it's nice to have for emergencies. Day 41. The time has come for Ice to get a dedicated bedroom. Oh, they grow up so fast. Day 43. I decided to expand the freezer as it's at maximum capacity. Ice also goes out to mine some steel and to start deconstructing the plethora of ship chunks. Day 44. Race time! There was a raid of one person with some thrubbing shards. It went okay, but Ice did receive a shard of stone directly to the stomach. Day 45. Psychic drone because happiness is illegal on the rim. Day 46. It's now December, which is the coldest month, meaning the temperature can get down to a frigid 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So I prioritize doing the things that require Ice to be outside, because after this month we go right back to being in the 100s. Day 48. Time to start burying the dead. Don't worry, I'm only burying the people that have already lost all of their edible bits. A transport pod crash. Come on, give me plants! Damn it. Well, food you is. Day 51. 'Tis expansion time again, and the grow room shall be first. But my lizard brain had an amazing idea. What if we built a room to hold our stuff? It's downright insane, I know, but what if it's not? Day 53. Manhunting snow hares. Oh god, I can't escape them! One would think that a pistol with infinite ammo would allow Ice to actually be good at defending himself against some snow hares. But whoever thought that was fucking wrong. Day 55. We planted onions in one of the new planter boxes since onions are immune to blights. And let's be honest, I don't trust Randy to not bend me over and give me a good spanking, so redundancy is nice. Day 56. There was a one-person raid with an axe, but ooh, what's this, a poncho? Well, me once. Ponchos help a lot with heat insulation. Oh yeah, the raid went fine. I literally only cared about the poncho. 10 cobras decided that they wanted to take a vacation through Ice's digestive system, and it would be rude to refuse. Day 58. Shuttle crash. Come on, give me plants! Is this a new kind of gambling for me? Doesn't matter. They all sucked. Yes! Transport pod. Second chance. Come on, plants! Randy, if you hate me, just say it. There is no reason to hurt my feelings like this. Day 60. Okay, so I'll be the first to say that I'm not the best at math, but I'm pretty sure that's an improper fraction, and therefore illegal. Now, no one tell Randy. I'd prefer if we didn't get Hiroshima'd. Sorry, Japan, but that joke was funny. Day 64. A band of thugs from the Fearful Wasps called and demanded 219 silver as a protection fee. So I paid it because I'm a little bitch. Nah, I'm kidding. About paying, I am still a little bitch. So one of the thugs arrived with some steel plate armor and oh my. That's a machine gun? Oh, that is remarkably frightening, and I won't lie to you, my pants have been infused with the color brown. So I set up outside to get the first few shots off, and he misses. So I decided a moving target is harder to hit, but I failed to realize a moving shooter is worse at shooting. So he got shot in the torso, left leg, and directly in the left femur. This was my cue to run away and have him tend to his bleeding. But once the thug started beating my solar panel, I had to do something. So I took the risk and engaged in melee combat, which went okay. Day 68. A royal tribute collector stopped by, and the Empire ain't done shit to help me, so y'all can burn out there in the 118-degree heat. A slaver from the Western Republic also stopped by, but the people they were selling absolutely sucked, so I sent them on their way. Day 69. We built a second solar panel since our windmills are remarkably unreliable. And food poisoning. Nice. Day 70. A transport pod crashed, and they were a complete dog poo-poo. Day 71. In an absolutely genius big brain maneuver, I decided to build 2 embrasure nests outside with almost a 360-degree view. This should theoretically allow ice to deal with raids and other dangers quite easily. Day 72. Cat? Meat! Day 73. Ice has finally gotten back to researching, starting with some basic furniture to improve his room. Day 74. Another slaver from the Western Republic stopped by, and once again, all the options are complete shit. Why is it so difficult to get a freaking competent slaver around here? You know, if what I just said was taken out of context, I think I'd be cancelled. Okay, so I forgot to hit resume on the recording, so we lost days 75 through 78, so here are the highlights. Built workshop, it's hot again, I built the game of A cargo pod dropped a hammer and a shiv, so a dwarf and thief are crying somewhere. And I redesigned the power grid to solve my eye bleeding problem. Day 79. We started building a back door to the base, so we have an alternative escape route and to give access to the stone chunks faster. Day 80. We have also started to double wall the base to help insulate it more. Day 81. We had a one-person raid with a revolver, so I tried using the embrasure nest and it went okay. We did get a lovely purple sombrero and an Elmo belt though. Day 82. We finished double walling the base and just in time to harvest all our plants, but zit! Day 84. Another raid, this time a person with a spiked club. She sucked at plants, so death to her. Day 85. Oh, a size storm. Well, I guess I better keep ice inside so nothing bad happens. Oh, and he went berserk. That's fun. Day 87. Now that he is no longer going berserk, we can get back to researching machining, right after we deal with this raid of one person with a shiv. Day 88. Another heat wave. You see, it says unusual, but I have cleverly deduced that it's not! Day 91. I accepted a quest called Accepting a Farmer's Daughter in hopes that she was good at, farming, but I somehow inherited 5 people instead of the 1, and what a shock, they all suck at plants, so fuck them! Then a raid happened, so why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and send them to deal with the raid? Oh, they actually did okay. Damn it! Back to the original plan of arresting and killing them then. Day 92. I made plans to expand the fridge again, as we now have way too much meat. Day 93. Okay, so most of the meat rotted away. Big sad. Day 94. A bulk goods trader stopped by, but before I could trade with him, we received a raid of 1 person with a club. The bulk goods trader swiftly murdered them. So I bought an illuminated end table from them for Ice's bedroom. Day 95. We have finally finished expanding the freezer. A bit late, but, Day 98. Ice contracted muscle parasites and is in a lot of pain. There was also a shuttle crash. Really? I got someone who's good at plants on day 98? Really? Fine. I had Ice go rescue her, and she immediately decided to join the colony, so I planned on building 2 bigger bedrooms for them. But Rachel decides going on a food binge sounds like more fun. Day 99. The day was literally spent cutting stones. Nothing else. Just cutting stones. 100 days complete! I would rank this challenge as a free flight to Epstein Island. And no, you're not famous. Oh, come on, again? Oh, you know what? I get it now. This is gonna happen every 100 days, isn't it? But why? Just why? Okay. Let's see what's next. Oh! How nice. A toxic wasteland. Well, this is practically a 5-star hotel. I should have nothing to worry about at all.